Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp. The NFL draft is long over and teams are starting to head into OTAs this off season, and it's time to take a look at the updated future odds as the NFL is starting to look like what it's going to play out starting September, and I think we could have some value on our hands in some of these future odds. And we're taking a look at the NFC West right now, and what better way to start off the NFC West by taking a look at our Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks. Coming in now from LVH Sportsbook in Las Vegas is once again the odds-on favorite to win the Super Bowl again here in 2014, as they come in at plus 450 to win the Super Bowl in this season. Now Seattle, they did lose a lot this offseason. Several starters on both sides of the ball, key starters as well, especially on defense, and it's going to be very hard to recover that, especially because didn't have a first-round pick. That was the pick they used to get Percy Harvin over last year, but this time last year. So their first pick was actually number 45. They drafted a wide receiver Paul Richardson from Colorado, probably going to replace Golden Tate, who's now out of the picture. So Seattle Seahawks, not quite the powerhouse they were looking at this time. They were looking like this time last season. And if they are indeed going to get back to win this division, which is very much improved, by the way, it's going to be very, very difficult here after winning the Super Bowl. Their NFC price, I think, is also slightly overvalued at plus 225. When future odds get down that low, I'm normally going to lay off, especially when it's a Super Bowl or conference price in the NFL, just because there's so many things that can happen. And with the offseason that they've had, especially after winning the Super Bowl, you had to suspect that the Seattle Seahawks were at least going to be slightly overvalued heading into the offseason in the future odds for this season. Their NFC West price is also slightly overvalued. Not as much, I think, as the Super Bowl or the conference price, but at minus 110, they're still laying money if you want to bet the Seattle Seahawks to win the division. Like I said, with the starters they lost, Brandon Browner, Red Bryant, Chris Clemens, all on defense, might be too much for an improved Western division here. The Cardinals are going to be, I think, as good or better than they were last year. San Francisco is going to be as good, most likely better than they were last year. And don't discount St. Louis either, a team that could surprise some people as well with their record. They've been around 500 every year so far for the last couple of years, and if Sam Bradford can stay healthy, he might be. They might be a very, very undervalued team. So even though I think their Super Bowl and conference prices are a little bit overvalued, I really can't fault anyone for betting them to win the division, because they are a very strong football team and still should be the favorite in that division. I just think for the price, where you're getting it right now at minus 110, I'm not going to really risk that much for a future odds bet in the division. But that'll do it for me this time. Make sure you check out all the other 31 teams and their updated future odds here at SBR Forum. But until then, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of The Sharp Pick.